What's up, everyone? My name is Anthony Josh Pros, but you can call me AP for short, and welcome back to another Battle Nations video. Now, there are a lot of units in Battle Nation. So many that you probably are confused on which ones to rank up. But do not worry anymore, because that's exactly what I will be going over today. Because here are my top 7 units that I believe that you should rank up. For the first unit in Battle Nations that I believe that you should rank up is actually going to be the buoy. The buoy is probably one of the most important units for naval, obviously, because, well, the buoy just gets hit. That's its job. That's its sole purpose. It doesn't have an attack. It can't do anything else. The buoy is there just to get hit. So why rank up the buoy? Well, the buoy gets more health. It's going to survive a lot longer in different battles. And overall, it's honestly the MVP in naval. There's no other argument to it. I think the only downside right now with the buoy is the fact that it has a level cap compared to other units in the game. As of right now, we can only get the buoy up to rank 2 because the next rank up requires you to be level 45, which really sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it does definitely suck. But overall, I do really believe the buoy should be a unit that you focus on to rank up because it's going to be useful when farming for those gears, farming for those bars, farming for skulls, teeth, anything really that's out in naval encounters. And it's going to be very, very useful when you're fighting things like the Dreadnought or the Kraken, and also all encounters. You're never not going to be using a buoy, in my opinion. Coming in at number 6 is going to be the portable wall. The portable wall is one of the strongest units in the game. And by strongest, I mean it doesn't do any damage, but it can definitely take it. As of right now, I'm currently working on my portable walls. They're right now sitting at rank 5 with 1,015 HP total with the armor. I think the breakdown actually is, yeah, 840 HP and then 175 armor, which again, the portable walls are fantastic. When it comes to boss strikes, these are gonna be a great unit just to put out in the front, just to kind of be a meat shield for, you know, the rest of your units. I would think you would love to pair these with super tanks as well, instead of just using all super tanks and then now all your super tanks are gone during a boss strike and then you're just left with portable walls. You can alternate using both at the same time. That's kind of what my plan is going to be when it comes to boss strikes. But beyond boss strikes, the portable wall overall is fantastic, and it does have a purpose later on in the game, because currently we obviously can't raid or occupy other players at the moment. But when that does come, portable walls are going to be fantastic because they are in an SP farming formations, which are going to be very, very useful later on in the game. So if you know people who have R6 walls, you want to be friends with them. Coming in at number 5 is going to be the field agents. It has a strong 1 tile attack, which is pistol eliminate. Does roughly around 102 to 124 damage. There is the EMP burst, which only affects vehicles. I don't use it all too much. There's some times where it does actually become very, very handy actually, but the amount of times I've used it is probably just on one hand. This is probably the MVP attack of this unit because it does hit the entire field, and it also gives a chance at stun with 40% to any unit on the table. Another big thing with field agents, especially if you're in the early game as well, is this is going to be a great unit to use as a substitute compared to the TF2 Heavy, because the TF2 Heavy is a fantastic unit. It's probably one of the best units as of right now to farm critters, but I feel like the field agent here beats it in my opinion because it doesn't cost nanopods. This is a unit that anyone can get, unless you soft lock yourself with the destroyer bar mission. Then you might as well just get heavies at that point. Coming in at number 4 is going to be the super tank. Now, the super tank is one of 2 units that's on this list that is a nanopod unit. The super tank costs around 70 nanopods to make, and with a level 15 vehicle factory, it's going to roughly run you 4 hours and 12 minutes. Now, the reason why the super tank is on here compared to field agents versus the heavy is because the super tank absolutely does scale a ton when you get to the late game. As of right now, I have my super tank to rank 6, the max rank already. So we are sitting at 850 HP total. The breakdown of that hit point wise is going to be 510 and the armor 340. Damage output with the tank shell is going to be 150, 225. Now, personally, I don't have the machine gun attack because it just wasn't, it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I have R6 shock troopers. I think that does more damage than this, in my opinion. So I wouldn't recommend getting the second attack. If you need it and you want it, But overall, the super tank is a strong unit to have. I'm going to be using these in a lot of boss strikes, in a lot of my mission encounters, general wild encounters as well, and really anything I'm having trouble with, the super tank is going to be there. But really the takeaway from this, I would have to say, is one, the healing cost of the super tank is literally nothing. It's so cheap compared to having the heavier tank or a mega tank. So right now I have the super tank stats pulled up and I have the mega tank stats pulled up. For healing costs on a super tank, it's only going to cost you gold, steel, and oil. It depends what level, obviously, you're at with your repair bay or advanced repair bay. But it's only going to cost you some type of gold, some type of steel, and some type of oil. Where a mega tank is obviously better because it's mega, but actually going to run you gold, steel, oil, and widgets. Now, since I already have the stats up as well, I would also like to mention the super tank at max rank compared to the mega tank at max rank is actually not that far. Again, the super tank at full health total is going to be 850 and a mega tank's at 940. So it's not that big of a difference. Coming in at number 3 is going to be tank killers. As of right now, I have my tank killers at rank 6, max rank, and I do have 20 of them because tank killers are fantastic units. It's in the name. It kills tanks. Come on. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else. The reason why tank killers are so important to rank up is because of the AC. As of right now, the best ways to get gears and bars is killing the AC, which it kind of sucks because you need gears to make tank killers, but the best way to get gears is by killing the AC, but you need tank killers to kill the AC. It's a vicious cycle. The rich just gets richer. That's the best way I could put it. Now, the tank killer also does have other attacks, which is the recoilless rifle, partial volley, and the blast everything. The blast everything is gambling. If you want to have fun, it's gambling. The partial volley, I honestly don't know what that does. I don't think I got either of these. Actually, I got the gambling attack back then because the gambling was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of fun. But the other attack, I don't actually know, because the first attack is all you really need. It does 60 to 90 damage 6 times to 1 tile. With the tank killer at max rank, we're gonna be looking at 195 HP. No armor, sadly, but again, it's kind of like a glass cannon. And honestly, when I put this thing against the AC, it sometimes does dodge like a lot. So I don't have that much of a problem. I definitely recommend ranking up the tank killer because at rank 4, you definitely still can lose against the AC. At rank 5, you have better chances to win against the AC. And at rank 6, you're allowed to take out 1 or 2 tank killers and instead trade them in for any unit that you might be SP farming for right now. Now, if the AC shoots at that, well, that sucks. That's not the tank killer's fault, okay? That's not the tank killer's fault. But at rank 6 against the AC, it's basically guaranteed win unless you're really throwing, and I don't know why you would. Now, coming in at number 2, I feel like anyone can guess this. Of course, this unit's on this list is the Wimp. The Wimp is a fantastic unit later on in the game. As of right now, it's kind of just a meat shield with a lot of HP. With my Wimp, it is currently rank 6 at 350 HP. Hit points, 350. The Wimp has no armor since it's not a vehicle or doesn't carry a shield or anything like that. It's the Wimp. Come on. I don't know what else do you expect again, guys. At rank 6, you do have the ability to unlock 2 very strong attacks with this unit. That's why the grind for this unit does kind of suck, because it's worth it in the end. With the final 2 attacks being the Pick Me Up Juice Clap. This attack doing 230 damage to 345. Straight down the line, guys. Straight down the line. With the second attack being the Juice Hook, with 230 to 345 damage. Hits 3 tiles horizontally. But the reasons why we can't actually get these attacks as of right now is because we can't actually get vials as of right now. The vials are the only thing holding us back. As of right now, we have to wait until then. But I still think it's worth ranking up this unit now just to get the grind done, because this unit is going to be used in SP training formations as well, alongside with the portable wall. And lastly, for number 1, the number 1 unit, in my opinion, that you definitely need to rank up, the Battleship M10. I mean, come on. This is a god level unit when it comes to naval. And overall, I think if this thing could be on land, it's going to be unstoppable, okay? The M10 Battleship is fantastic. It does have 3 attacks, and as of right now, I do own 3, and they are at rank 2 for me, ready to promote. The reason why I haven't promoted them, because they do have a level cap, which does suck. We are not allowed to level them up until level 36, and quite literally, we're at level 35, with being 1k away from level 36. We need a new level cap, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I would still highly recommend ranking up the M10. This is what's going to help you farm those gears, farm those bars, skulls, teeth, really anything on naval wise. Yes, we do have the AC, which does give you a confirmed 20 bars and 20 gears at least once a week. But you do also have the chance of getting gears and bars when you're fighting the naval encounters like the Sovereign Navy or the Shadow Navy Fort. And of course, if you need teeth and skulls, you can also just do the Reef Bandits with the groupers. Sometimes they'll give you skulls, sometimes they'll give you teeth. Now, beyond that, I will have to say, those are 7 units that I truly believe that you should work on ranking up as soon as possible, because they're going to make your gameplay a lot smoother. It's going to make your life a lot better, and you might get a girlfriend. But anyways, guys, if you can subscribe, that would be fantastic. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the full release of the game. It's going to help me out a lot. It's going to help Battle Nations out a lot, and overall make the community just a happier place. Bye!